see all these like MGTOW channels that like say that you need to go over there before you get married in the West and stuff like that.
Okay,
And
leave the Western culture before you get married.
yeah, before you decide, because getting married here and start and buying a house and making all these commitments here without seeing what is over there, I think can be like a crucial mistake for guys. I
Yeah.
think I think a lot of guys they think that they get a like a decent girl here or whatever, but really she might not be decent. Really she might be fucking like a bitch. You know what I mean? And you don't even know it because the girls here are so hyper masculine that like if you find anybody who's like gonna treat you and validate you in the way that you need at least a little bit, you could be like, I gotta lock this down, but really they could not be the best girl for you. So like
Mm,
after being in Thailand, I saw what a good girl really is like, and
same.
and then when I met my girlfriend right now, I realized that like she does remind me of a lot of the girls that I knew in Thailand, but she also has perfect English and is smarter. So that's kind of where it all like rounded off for me to make that decision. But I feel like in America, you need like I don't know. I think Asian girls have really great values, and I think that guys should go to Asia and see what the girls are like before they settle down permanently.
Yeah, man, that's such a good point. They do have such good values. Like they're just so, and then we are allowed to be completely masculine over there without being shamed too. Like one of the things that happened in America was, and then the difference when I moved to Thailand was I just felt much more comfortable being myself, like being my masculine self, and j- doing things like as far as like uh, having a muscular body, walking with the way that I feel like walking, with the kind of gait that I'm using to walk, because it's natural. But I will suppress some of these things in America because masculinity is so like offensive and is so like aggressive and shocking to everyone. So like maybe I'll suppress some of these things in America, like maybe keeping my legs like closer together when I'm sitting in the bus, or like not walking the way that I feel like walking, or maybe not like having my voice be speaking in a low tone. Maybe I will like purposefully make my voice higher. These were things that maybe I did before I left America and went to Asia, because I knew that my masculinity, my natural masculinity, was somewhat offensive to the general public, and was also threatening to them.
It's true. Humans will naturally act in a way that they're validated for acting like, and that they receive social approval for acting that way. And in the US, if you try to act masculine, you will get negatively reinforced and you will be shamed for it. Like you will. And any guy who's watching this video who has any semblance of masculinity remaining, which is a small percentage of us at this point, knows what I mean, knows what we're talking about. Like you will get shamed, but in Asia you will be rewarded for your masculine behavior because
Hmm.
for them it's not that they're trying to reward it. They just think that that's the right way for a man to act, like the pinnacle of masculinity because of like pop culture and stuff like that and them watching all these like masculine white dudes in the movies and stuff like that, and they think that like if you're like that, you're a natural born leader, you have money, you will take care of them. And like these are things that as men, yes, they can be abused and people can use these ideas to use us, but as men, I think that that's what we're here for. We want to be used. We want women to come and say you're worthwhile, you are strong, you will provide for me, and we want to provide for them. But in America, we don't even get that. You know what I mean? They expect us to provide for them, but then they don't even make us feel validated and masculine in return for doing that. So it's a
Yeah,
really
yeah, that's
broad
a
deal.
really sickening situation. That makes me feel like throwing up. That makes me feel like throwing up thinking about that.
Like if you go to Thailand and you have a decent income as an American guy and you provide for a girl,
And respecting yourself.
yeah, exactly. And all women will challenge you on that. But in America, they will not accept it when you be firm with them.
Hmm.
They'll be much more stubborn because they're taught that you being firm and being like, hey, listen, I'm the man. I say this. They're gonna be like, it's toxic masculinity. But if you do it in with an Asian girl, they're just like, okay, okay, I understand. You're a man and you feel this way because you're a man, and men feel this way, and I'm a woman. So I understand what you're saying to me. But in America, that whole like binary is gone. So they're just like, oh, he's just a person who's acting like a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop it again. All right, guys, this is Dan, bodybuilder from Thailand. Just got done with that conversation with Ilan, and I just wanted to clarify, because a lot of times the words can't describe correctly, what we really think. And the way that I think is that I want to show respect to everyone, and I want everyone to show respect to me too. I don't want to see myself as above or below other people, financially, economically, socially, whatever. And I'm not going to treat other people, differently depending on those situations either. And so that goes for men and women. And I think that as far as like some of these ideologies, sometimes there can be, that we talk about, like me and Ilan, sometimes there can be some things that are arguable, or there can be some things that you could see like potential negativity coming from them. But the way to not abuse power when you have power is to love the people and to respect them. So just frame everything we say as in, you guys know what kind of guys we are, at least you know what kind of guy I am, and just frame it as in, I want to respect everyone. All right.